Welcome. Many thanks indeed for coming through to me on this Tuesday evening. This is Peter Sanjevich with you, looking ahead for racing on Wednesday, the 7th of September. I've got two horses to give you, both actually running on Wednesday night. One of them's around an 8-1 chance, running over 7 furlongs. And although I think the horse probably is better over 6, because of the pace of the race in this 7 furlong race is going to suit this horse down to the ground, I think it's going to be A-OK, and I'm very confident of a big run indeed of a win. The other horse runs in Ireland, what I've got for you, and it could be any price. I think minimum it's going to be 12, 14 and maybe 16-1. So we're looking at a 100-1 double on a Wednesday evening, because the Cork race meeting where the Irish horse runs later at 7:15. So got the 7:15 at Cork and the 8 o'clock at Kempton, two very big priced horses, 8-1 and around about 14 and 16-1. The last time I did this was on Sunday, where I gave you two big bets. One of them did the business at 16-1, a horse called Catch Cunningham, and the other horse was called First Impression, which was backed in from 16-1 to 10-1 at York. And that one came third each way. So two singles connected and a 16-1 winner and a nice each way double. So I suggest that the best idea would be to do that. Well, once again, repeat winning formulas. And that's to have the two singles each way and a nice each way winning double would be beautiful as well, wouldn't it? So two singles each way and an each way double. Okay, so where are we going to start? I've got Ireland and I've got Kempton. This time I'm going to go to Kempton first for a horse running in the 8 o'clock. I think I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast that this horse would probably be better over 6 furlongs, and I'm sure that's a scenario that Fergal O'Brien, the trainer, knows all about. But surely the pace of this race is going to be absolutely pitch perfect. It's going to be run at a lickety-split, really fast pace. And with that in mind, number 1, Lord P. It's not Lord Peter, it's Lord P is the one to be on. Off a mark of just 72, Lord P's free falling down the weights and also coming down in the class of a handicap that it's taking on. This is a 0-70 race tonight, or Wednesday night I should say, and the horse itself, Lord P, who's a 5-year-old gelding, has come down from a 0-90 handicap at Ascot. That was back in July. Then got over a month after that race, where it came 5th of 8, 0-90, where his daughter, Miss Fern O'Brien, rode it. But then, last time at it ran at Newbury when Dougie Costello was on board in a 0-80. Now, both of them were over 7 furlongs, and it would be better over 6. But as I say, Fergal O'Brien's got the horse down to a 0-70. He's got it down to a 72 rated, BHB rating. And all in all, the 6 furlongs, yes, it would be better. But I still think Lord P will be good enough with the factors all put together, that it's lower in the weights, it's in the lowest grade it could possibly take. And, also 0-70. And given the fact that it's going to be a really strong pace that pulls it along, I can see Lord P coming through very late indeed and stealing the spoils. Dougie Costello takes them out. As I say, he rode it last time out at Newbury when 4th of 7. And I think there we go. Number 1, it's your first bet of the day. It's called Lord P. I've told you why I like it. And there we go. Over 6 furlongs, I'd be having a maximum on it. I tell you, I'd be chunking it big time. But over 7 with the pace, I'm still all over it. And I think it'll run a huge race. The 8 o'clock at Kempton, it's called Lord P, number 8 on your card. So for the second and the final bet of these two horses I've got for you, I'm going to take you over to Cork in Ireland for the 7:15 race there, which is a real big field. 29 runners go to post. It really is a pin job, you'd say, but not quite. There's only so many who can win this race. I'd say only 3 or 4, to be honest with you. And the one I'm giving you is certainly one of those. So there are 29 runners go to post. As yet, the prices haven't come out. I'm recording this just before 6 p.m. on Tuesday night. But I think this will also be around about 14, 16-1. The bookmakers will pay first 6 or first 7 on this, and I'll be very, very surprised indeed if this horse I've got for you isn't concerned in the finish of this race and certainly in the frame. It is a maiden, it is a filly, It's a filly who's got a wonderful opportunity of winning this one, and so against Geldings as well. So I really do like this horse a lot. It's number 5. It's called Rose of Malta. Rose of Malta. It's ridden by Shamey Heffernan. And I think Shamey can ride a winner on this one. Real top jockey. It's off a mark of 63. It's got the cheek pieces on for the first time. Rose of Malta had a real stinking draw last time up, but it hasn't this time. It's drawn 13 right in the middle of the track, so Heffernan can go either way he wants on it. And I've got to tell you, this horse is going to take a lot of pegging. The trainer's all right. He's had 2 winners from the last 10 runners. So Rose of Malta, without a shadow of a doubt, on its 6th of 15 at Gowran last time up, ridden by Jamie Powell, claiming 4 that day. He just had a real bad draw, but I've watched the horse over and over again on videotape, and it was coming through them like a hot knife through butter at the end. And given the fact that Shamey Effenham's taken over from the apprentice, got a good draw this time, I'm all over it, and I think it'll run a big race. Well, no, I know it's got to run a big race. Number 5, it's called Rose of Malta, and it goes in the 7:15 at Cork. Remember, they pay first 6 on that one, or even deeper, first 6 or first 7 in these enhanced places. So Lord P, number 1, coming into a 0 to 70 at Kempton, looks really well, well in at the weights, and also looks, bar the fact that it's 7 furlongs, not 6 furlongs, I'd be going all in and pushing the chips down maximum on that one. But I'm still all over it. Fergal O'Brien got the strong pace it wants, and I'm sure it's going to run a huge race. And Rose of Malta can be another big Irish winner for me there for you in the 7:15 at Cork. It's a 29-runner cavalry charge, but as I say, I don't think there's many horses who can win that. There's probably maybe half a dozen of serious contenders, and I'm gone for that one, Rose of Malta, because it's a cracking price, and for all reasons I've given you, I'm sure it's going to run a wonderful race. And that's it from me. Thumbs up if you like the message, thumbs up if you like me coming on board at 6 o'clock every night to help you, and thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. That's the key. That's it from me for tonight. I'll be back with you on Wednesday night, and that'll be for racing on Thursday. In the meantime, good luck. Bye for now.